All right, everybody, here you have your grammar for the week. So this is week 4 for Monday. The first box is actually asking you if there is the correct subject and verb agreement. So if you read it out loud, you're going to notice that sometimes it sounds right, sometimes it sounds wrong. So the first one says, Chloe and David both own collie dogs. So you've got Chloe and David own collie dogs. That one is perfect. So that one's a check. Your second one, the name is a little, covered up, but it's Haley right there. It's an H. Haley owns a terrier. So you have Haley owns a terrier. Perfect. The next one, Aubrey and Diego owns a schnauzer. Okay, Aubrey and Diego owns a schnauzer? No, it should be they own. So that one is incorrect. Then your last one, Pablo own a dog. No, it should be Pablo owns a dog with an S. So that one is incorrect. So check, check, X, X. For your next one, it says circle the prefixes, write what the word means. So here we have two different prefixes. We have, I'm going to underline them because it's easier to see it, non, non. And I always just write them because that way you can easily see the prefix. And the prefix comes at the beginning of the word. Suffixes would come at the end. Okay? So what does it mean? Un means not. And so unwanted, sadly, guys, means unwanted. Unhurt means you're not hurt. That's great, especially if you're riding that bicycle or those rollerblades. Non-fat, okay, so that means it does not contain fat. And you've probably seen maybe like on a milk or a creamer, it might say it's non-fat, and that's just, it says it doesn't have the fat in it. So nonsense, that means does not make sense. So if you just randomly start talking gibberish, we're going to say, well, you're making no sense. That sounds like nonsense. And then for your sentence this week, it says, rewrite the sentence correctly. Does Madeline and Ella have a black and white puppy? Okay, so we just talked about subject-verb agreement. So it wouldn't be does, it would be do they, because it's two people. Do they have a black and white puppy? So it would be do, and you're going to capitalize it because it's the beginning of your sentence. And you're going to capitalize Madeline, capitalize Ella. Do they have a black and white puppy? Question mark. Probably a Dalmatian puppy, right? So then you're going to rewrite it, retype it. So do Madeline and Ella have a black and white puppy? And then go back and just make sure you've made your corrections. So do Madeline and Ella, capital D, have a black and white puppy. There you go. Your next one, you are taking past tense verbs. So you're taking present tense and writing what has happened in the past. So I didn't eat the donuts, which were delicious. I already ate the donuts. I didn't fall down the stairs. I already fell. And that has happened, guys. It is not fun. Please be careful. And those are E's. The marker kind of ran into that line. Okay, the water on the pond will freeze, or you know what? It already froze. And then I think we should all give and help others. Some of us have already done that, so we gave. And if you think of Veterans Day coming up, many of them gave their lives. That's why we have Memorial Day. And as we know, veterans, they are still here with us, and we should honor them and their sacrifice of their time, being away from family to help protect us. And then your last one, what change is needed, if any? Does Gabriel and Sophie have time to walk the dog? That sounds a lot like this one up here, does. So it shouldn't be does they have time, it should be do they have time. So does Gabriel and Sophie has time? No. Change this to a period? No, it's still asking a question. Change it to do. Yes, and then we know it can't be the last one because it's obvious something is wrong. So please make your corrections.